I actually got with Vitruve back when they were speed for lifts, and we were integrating them in, using them very simply, and then we ended up going with them at Southeastern when we transferred it to, or when they changed to Vitruve. We ended up using them, used them a lot and used them really well. I actually produced some of the best in-season results I'd ever seen, and completely changed my philosophy on how I started doing my in-season training, which I had plans of doing something like that, but I didn't know it was going to take it to that level. It just gives me the opportunity to set our guys up for success. So, for example, there's so many different methods. You know, I've got basically 8 methods here that I use it for right away. The single biggest one is just auto-regulation. You know, I use auto-regulation, like I said, half the year for all of our teams, short of our non-travel guys. My non-travel guys, we're grinding out reps, but we still actually track all their numbers. I'm not worried about auto-regulating so much, but what I am worried about is looking at their force velocity profile, so we can look at our guys and start to understand and find those common points where, man, at 60%, you suck at moving weight, like, or 50%. So we can actually train these guys, number one, to understand that you need to move fast all the time. I don't care if it's 30% or 80%, like, you need to move it fast. And I auto-regulate everything by speeds. You know, it's always, hey, we're gonna have a 0.6, we're gonna have a 0.8 week, we're gonna have a 0.5. Our guys buy into it, and yeah, we can throw bands and chains and do all that sexy stuff. But at the end of the day, if we can regulate those speeds, we know exactly what we're training. So, hey, you know what? It's going to be acceleration day. Like, we're going to have a power day, or whatever you want to say. We're going to get up to a point where we're going to be around 90-95%, but we're not going to have to get you to a point where we fail you. Like, we know exactly where we're safe, and we know when we're kind of getting to that risk point, and we can get you close to the edge. We can toe the edge, but not step over that line.